We'll have another good day.
Yeah,
Nice and warm.
yeah. There were some isolated areas of that rainfall,
Yeah,
kind of
that's
a
right.
taste of what we're going to see during the summer months. When some areas get an inch, 2 inches of rain, while others get nothing at all.
That's
right.
true.
We are looking at the Osprey Cam earlier tonight, and I tell you what, they're having fun up there in this nice weather. And you can see it looks like Sarah kind of perched atop the huge nest now that they've built. Each day it seems like it gets higher and higher because Sunny is expected to start flapping his or her wings here in the next few weeks. So that's what the expert said anyway at noon today.
Yeah, and this nest amazes me. Not only does Sunny's growth and change amaze me, but the way that they've really built up the nest. I mean, it's nice and sturdy now. So
that's amazing how they can carry all that up there and build it.
I know, it is.
I was fascinated with that.
It's very fascinating.
And I did a check to see when Manny T did it last year, and this was right around late May. So in about 3 weeks from now, they're going to do the same kind of thing that you see Manatee doing right there, and Manatee kind of flying above the nest there a little bit, and that's a result again of them kind of practicing how to fly. You don't see it much there, but nonetheless they fly above the nest in case it doesn't work. They fall back into it there. So again, a nice shot there. We got that from our tower cam last year. Well, here's what's happening. Beautiful sunset tonight. Fred really coming through lately, last few days, showing some nice shots there. Siesta Key and Barb Wilson, good friend Barb, sending a shot from some cumulus clouds that were around earlier today. Appreciate those shots. And this is a shot of what was happening this afternoon near Lakewood Ranch. Some rain falling, just in a few places though, not much. And most of it was east of I-75, and it quickly cleared out of here. Not before though, dumping up nearly an inch and a third. Right there east of, it looks like Lakewood Ranch for the most part. This is kind of interesting too. This cell really, this line of storms holding on for this evening. Now it looks like most models are saying that it's going to weaken before it reaches us, or at least the coast of Florida, on through the early morning hours. So we'll keep an eye on it. Nonetheless, it doesn't appear that it's going to have much of an impact on our weather. Maybe some residual cloudiness down tomorrow morning. You saw those showers around earlier today. Those have since moved on, and we're not looking at any rainfall for this evening. Some areas getting a little bit of rainfall. The junction right there, 275 and I-75, also some rain just to the east and north of Lakewood Ranch, and some showers near Northport and just to the north of I-75. This line of storms is well offshore. We could even see some of the lightning reflected off the upper levels of the atmosphere here with some of these cells moving over the Gulf Loop current, a warm area of water right here, which has a tendency to fire the storms off a little bit more, although it's still a long way off from us. A big storm tonight is this area of low pressure, which continues to move through parts of the central U.S., where there have been numerous reports of some rough weather into Iowa now, and spreading off to the east as well into places like Indiana and into Kentucky. Currently, we have sunshine, but we have partly cloudy skies, 77 degrees, and the high today did warm to 84, our normal at 83, 91 the record that was set back in 1971, and we could use a little bit of rain. We haven't had much, and it looks like we will see some isolated showers over the next couple of days, but we're not anticipating any kind of concentrated large rain area moving in anytime soon. 71 in Orlando, 76 now in Miami, and 78 in Key West. Around town, temperature is pretty much uniform into the mid-70s, 75 now at Mayaca City and 75 in Cortez. Wind flow will be out of the south and southeast to start the day tomorrow, and then we'll see that west coast sea breeze developing in the afternoon, which will kick off a few isolated showers late in the day. Most of that action well east of I-75. You can see this model kind of weakens that line during the early morning hours, and then we start off with generally fair skies tomorrow morning with showers developing along that sea breeze front and pushing off basically to the east. That front is still out there. We may see some high cloudiness around that eventually dissipates over North Florida, and then we'll see a return of maybe a few isolated late day storms on Friday as well. Maybe just showers, not storms, but our real chance for rain is nowhere in sight, really. We're looking at dry conditions through the weekend. 39, look at the cold air in Toronto, and behind that front in the northern Rockies, 34 in Billings, and temperature 71 in Dallas right now. Houston at 73. And as far as the southeast is concerned, pretty nice. 70s there for the most part. Here's the boating forecast as things check out for boaters tomorrow. We'll see basically winds out of the east to southeast to start the morning, and then things will switch around to the west in the afternoon. A light chop in the bays and inland waters. The water temperature now 80 degrees, and the UV index will be high, anywhere from 8 to 10. The tides upcoming, the low tide will be at 12:18, a high tide at 7:06. And the forecast tonight, isolated showers, mostly fair otherwise. And then for tomorrow, 20% chance for inland showers, a high of 86. And the extended forecast, a 20% chance for showers over the next 3 days. Those will be mainly in the afternoon, but pretty nice weather really right through the weekend with high temperatures running slightly above average.